Notary, I'm coming to you late tonight because I was volunteering at our local Sheriff's Office Foundation. It's a great way to get back to your community, to network and meet new people. It's something I highly recommend. It is actually through one of our connections there that we founded our notary business, that they gave us the connection and even the knowledge that this world even existed. I wanted to talk to you tonight because we're about to enter a busier season. And so, first, I wanted to say that this is where preparation and perspiration can really meet each other. And some of the things that I think are really important to note are that if you're new in this industry, this is the perfect time to make sure you're signed up with your signing services, that you've got all of your credentials that you need in a row, and that you're ready to keep an eye on those texts. If you're not familiar with how signing services operate, they often will just send you a text saying, hey, are you available to take a signing at 3? That text goes out to a lot of different notaries typically, and the first one to grab it is the first one to get it. So if you're in the business of trying to get new business and establish new relationships, if you're not direct, this is your moment. March isn't even the busiest time, but it is the beginning of when things are starting to ramp up. And last night we discussed how it's not just the end of a month, it's the end of a quarter, which doubles down on people trying to reach goals and quotas and on individuals just trying to wrap up their loans. This is a great time. The other thing I would say is I'd want you to create systems to support yourself now. It's horrible to be working a really long day and then realize you don't have any idea what to do for dinner, and you don't have any idea how you're going to get your child to school the next day because it turns out you've got an 8 o'clock closing. So begin to think about resources that you might have for scheduling, for transportation, and for honestly, food is probably one of the biggest things, is making sure that you're taking care of yourself biologically, getting hydrated, keeping your voice working, keeping your body in good shape so that you can meet these busy needs. Next is budget requirements. Your budget will go up if you're someone that works from home and you're printing all of these packages and you're driving to all of these appointments. Be ready for an uptick in expenses. Signing services also pay either 30 or 60 days following the signing. So you're going to see that uptick in expenses before you see the uptick in payments. So make sure you're ready to manage that flow. Next is budget accordingly. When your income goes up, you want to save those pennies for the slower times in the market. Obviously, not a lot of people are buying homes the week of Christmas, but that's a time when you might have a lot of expenses. So budgeting over the course of the year is going to be key for you. It's also something that you can do in terms of assessing your goals. If your goal is to make $100,000 this year, then you want to divide that by 12, hypothetically, right? You want to figure out how many closings do I need to do to reach that goal? And then start after that, track it, see how you're doing, and adjust your behavior accordingly. When you create these strategies and systems that support you, you can focus on the actual work, which is our goal. And while this makes sense in any industry, it's particularly significant in the loan signing business, because in order to be as accurate as we need to be, as collegial and as on it as we are when we're face to face, belly to belly with our clients, we want to ensure that we're always able to optimize our performance, that we're not being held back by health issues, fatigue, the inability to focus because we're just exhausted. So this is going to be a time where you can start to train and see what it's going to be like in a Super Bowl of signing, which is what we call summer. I hope your evening has been amazing. I look forward to seeing you back here live around 5 tomorrow night, and know that we are cheering for you. I hope your signings are light and easy.